All right, so we're back into doing a seventh grade state test, and we're going to start with the last question of the short response section, which is question number 48. What we're going to do is that we're going to go over all the model responses and see what's right about them, what's wrong about them. Most likely, the wrong part is going to be with the 0 point question or 1 point question. So we'll have like a full discussion on how to understand what is the good and what is the bad answer on state test in seventh grade right now. All right, so we're going to go right into the 48, and we're going to start from the top. Excuse me. As always, we do the questions first. We do it ourselves, and then we kind of compare on how we did it, right? Did we do it right or not? And everything else. All right, so let's see. What do we have? We have a company manufacture water bottles. The list below describes the number of bottles manufactured in 3 months. February is 4,100 water bottles. March is 7% more water bottles than in February. April is 500 more water bottles than in March. What is the percent increase to the nearest percent in the number of the water bottles the company manufactures from the February to April? Actually, pretty straightforward question. There is no like elaborate trick here, if you know what I mean. Everything is straight up. So what we're gonna do is that we're going to write February. Ugh, ugly. A good organization of the question is always always helps. March and April. And what's gonna happen? We're gonna just find all the values of all the months, right? So it's 4,100 in March is 7% more than in February, right? So what we're gonna do? We can either multiply by 1.07 and just automatically get the answer, or what I say, sometimes for some students it's easier to find 7% first and then decide what are you gonna do with it. We're gonna add it up, we're gonna subtract it. What if it says less, then you have to subtract, but it says more, so you have to add. Okay, so let's find 7% by doing this, by multiplying by 0.07. That's what we do on the calculator. Well, for like out of nowhere, I have allergies like filling up. Okay, so 287. So what we're going to do is that we're going to add it up to 4,100 to get the final number for the March. 7, 8, 3, 4. All right. Now, what we're going to do is that we're going to do so we found March. This is the March. Okay, so now we're going to do April. So April is 500 more water bottles than in March. So 500 more than in March. March is 4,383. We're going to do 4,387 plus 500, which is going to be 4,887. Okay, and now what we're gonna do is that we're gonna say what is the percent increase to the nearest percent from February to April. First, we have to compare what was the increase in bottles. Okay, like let's say it was 4,100, it became 4,887, right? By how many bottles? Forget about percents first, right? By how many bottles it went up? How do we find it? We subtract, right? So we do, you know what, let me do it with a different color. So 4,887, I'm gonna subtract 4,100. I'm gonna get 787. And now we're going to find what is that increase in percents. How? By doing 7,800, oh my God, 787 divided by the original number. But what it all started with. That is going to give us some sort of a decimal that we're going to turn into a percent. Oh, I did. This allergies, distract me a little bit. This that we're going to, so it's 0.19, basically just 0.19. That is 19%. So the answer is 19. Okay? All right? What are we doing now? What are we doing now?
47.
No, we're going over.
Oh, right.
Yeah. That's the most fun part. That we're going over this. Okay, so blah 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 blah, 19%. Hooray, hooray. We got it. It feels like I did less than this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it says or. You can do it like this, or like that, or like, so this is teacher's guide, So this is actually the first kind of like just okay, I see. Subtracted and then divided by this. Okay, so like someone is very advanced here, like did 1.07, added, and then did this in one. Like this is someone who knows how to do it kind of like very well and efficient. That's okay. Okay, so handwritten answer. Look at, by the way, how it's split. Oh, very similar to how I did it. February, March. This is also March, and April. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And calculations on the side, and getting you 19%. Not bad. Obviously, it's a 3-pointer. Written well, organized. Everything like clear to where everything's coming from, right? Oh my God. Okay, next is the next answer. Found 7%, right? Added 500. I guessed until I got the answer. That's honest. that's how honesty looks like. I guessed until I got the. How about just writing the answer and not saying I guessed? Kind of letting the teacher making.
I guess they kind of got 19%, but then they ruined it.
This is a pure honesty of a very, very, I don't know, very, very honest student. Boom, boom. Yeah. 19%. And he had 3.
What?
Listen, guessing is also a type of guessing is also a type of way of looking for the answer, right? It's not doing nothing. When you guess, you're performing an action of trying, right? And when it's much worse when you don't even guess. But if you guess, it means that you're trying to get the right answer, and that's what matters. All right. What is that? I like when people say what they did, cross multiply. Like for a teacher, you don't really actually have to say it. It's understood that you're going to cross multiply. Obviously, what else you're going to do within with a proportion. You're going to cross multiply. So thank you though. April, yes, that's exactly what I did, right? The increase of the bottles divided by the original number. Very good. What? 2. Oh. Say what? To the nearest percent. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. And this is not to the nearest percent, and that's how they got you. That's how they got you. There, you know what? It's not only the solving the problem; it's also being focused until the end. Even after you got the final answer, go back, reread it, and see, did I actually do it like they asked? And the answer should be yes. I did exactly what they asked. And you know, I feel sorry because like you did everything right. You know, all the steps, everything's right, but you forgot to do the nearest percent, and they have no choice but to take a point because it's technically incorrect.
Yeah.
You understand? So we're moving on. All right, what is that? 287. 287 plus 500, 787. This is all not right because this divided by this is not 0.19. So somehow this person did it the other way, just written it in the wrong way, but got the right answer though, and rounded it correctly.
Yeah.
So 2 out of 3 did everything right, kinda, but at the same time, like I think you just had to write this here and this there, yeah, and you get the right the all 3 points, but you didn't, and you get 2. Okay. Times 7%. There's 7. Add it up. Get this. Plus 500. Yes. 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 I don't see how it's wrong. Do you see how it's wrong?
No.
I don't see how it's wrong at all. Oh.
Oh,
This person did not know that when you get a decimal, you also have to do one more step, is multiply it by 100, and you will get your percentage. Okay? And if you put this as the answer of the percentage, you will obviously get 1 less point. Also,
partial.
Yeah, he ran so well until the last moment when he stumbled and fell down and only got the second place. So pay attention. Okay, so February, March again, April, regular. Okay, so let's see. This is correct. This is this is a mistake. Where is the mistake? This is a mistake. Why? 0.7 is not 7%. 0.7 is 70%. It's 0.07. And that's why he got it by that much more. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And you should be on alert of that type of things. You know, how can 4,100 get increased only by 7%? You know, and become this big of a number? It can't. It has to make sense. And if it doesn't make sense in, like, let's say in your mind, you have to resolve it. Maybe, you know, it's a legit mistake, kind of, but now at the same time, you know. but you should be, like, get alerted by what you're getting. You understand? So, like, it's a real life problem, because that's how you're gonna solve the real life problems later on. Kinda, you're just gonna have to. Everything will have to make sense. Okay, now regular percent decrease to find out the answer. Number times percent minus number. The problem. Blah, 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 blah. There's the 82. What is it? 82%. Well, if you use the 7,
Yeah.
and then yeah, 82 would be right? But we didn't use the right one. You get a 1, and it's fair. It's fair, somewhat, but no. All right, this one.
Oh.
Believe it or not, this is all correct. And he just wrote, instead of 19, just 16. Really? Like, is
And
that?
he
Oh,
wrote
no. And this, it's 7%. I think this should supposed to be, no, 300. No,
No, that's 200.
that was correct.
I think. Yeah, that's 287.
Then this person just wrote the wrong answer in the end, because this is good.
1.
Ah, I see. This is not good. This is,
What?
well, it's subtracted wrong in the end. So it goes like this. You get, yeah, I see how it's wrong. You have to subtract to get the increase, and then put the increase over the 4,100. So this last step wrong, but everything else, like,
At least they gave him more.
yeah, got the correct March, got the correct April, so 1. It's on the border. Okay, nothing at all. And the answer is 787%. Is very, very close.
So
Very
close.
close, very close, yes. Well, if we're talking about, that numbers don't end, you're within 1,000. You're closer than you think. But obviously not. Oh, do we get 4,600%? Hold on. Nah, 46%. Makes no sense. Just didn't know. What? There's just couple of moves that don't lead you to the answer. You get a 0. And
Oh.
divide by 100, get 41. Then for some reason we're gonna multiply 41 times 7. Oh, we actually do get it. Nice. We add. Ooh, got March correct. Why divided by 500 though? It says April 500 more.
And it asks us how
500 more.
manufactured
Just do
February to
this.
April.
Just do this. And then go further. Or just learn math. Or just watch my channel. How about that? And you won't make mistakes like that. Just watch it. That's it with that question. I don't think we have time for another one, unfortunately. Yeah, I would love to do another one. But we'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, we're just gonna continue from here tomorrow. Okay, that will be it. Come back tomorrow. Don't miss the show of GothamMath when we're going to go over questions, and especially if you're taking New York State test, 7th grade, come and watch.